What's up, guys? LQ here with the LQ Review. Thank you so much for joining me here at my YouTube channel. This is where I talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that I love to talk about. Movies, video games, comic books, TV shows. Right now, I'm going to give you guys my quick review of Expedition X Season 7, Episode 3. If you'll remember, I really liked the first episode of this season, but the last episode I wasn't such a huge fan of. The last episode was about the Alaskan Sasquatch, and I just don't feel that there's a whole lot they can do in Alaska. This new episode is about hauntings on Mackinac Island. I'm not typically the biggest fan of haunting episodes. There are some that I really like. Just to be clear, there are some that I really like. But they really have to sell me. And what they have to sell me on is the story. So for me, Expedition X, Expedition Unknown, Expedition Bigfoot, it's all about the story. What story are they telling in this episode? Because the odds of them finding and proving something are slim. We all know that. So what is the story? What's the hook? How are they engaging us? And I thought episode 1 did it really well. I thought episode 2 did not. So season 7, episode 3, did it engage me? Not really, but it's a two-parter. So I felt like there was more momentum towards the end of this episode. Now, I don't watch the Ghost Brothers, so I'm not excited about them showing up in this one way or the other. I'm not pumped about it, and I'm not like, oh no, not them. Like, okay, they're here. Great. So that's a non-factor for me. But telling the story of what's been happening on this island, I thought the shipwreck was really great. I thought that was one of the high points of this episode. A dangerous dive. They never really explained what happened down there. Probably nothing happened and they were just playing it up for TV. But the story that was being told, we only got the front half of it because this is a two-parter. So unfortunately, I'm probably not going to be able to give this episode a better review until after I watch next week's episode, because I haven't gotten the back half of the story. They stayed the night in the hotel. Great. They heard some bumps. I have a hard time accepting bumps, things that sound like footprints. Or footsteps. I have a hard time accepting those things as evidence because it could be anything. Literally could be anything. It looks like in the next episode there's going to be some more compelling things. Some things that are more compelling than what we saw in this first episode. So I'm looking forward to that. But I didn't see anything that raised my eyebrows. It looked like when Phil was sleeping, it looked like somebody moved the blanket off of him without him doing it. But they never really went back and revisited that. So maybe that was just my eyes playing tricks on me. I don't know. Like I said, the shipwreck was by far the best part of this. Telling the history of the ship, what happened to it. And then exploring it. I thought that was by far the most interesting piece, because the hotel and some of the research on Mackinac Island just didn't really, like I said, it was just telling the first half of the story. So I'll be back next week to talk about the second half. And while I'm talking about the second half, I will come back and give my final thoughts on the first half. But right now, it's just kind of wait and see. Let's see what they have for us. So that's my take on Season 7, Episode 3 of Expedition X. What's your thoughts on it? Let me know in the comments below. While you're down there commenting, subscribe to my channel. And until next time, we'll see you guys later.